What's going on, everybody? I am Captain RoBear, and this is Saved by the Spell Shadow Walkers number 66.
Hey, well met.
Nice mustache. What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
You guys sound like you're on the struggle bus this week.
He's very tired over here. Very tired.
Very tired, Khajiits.
I woke up 2 or 3 hours ago.
I wish that would have been the case.
Well, you know.
I still, at least got full sleep today, which is pretty badass. This has been a very busy week managing both the kitchen and the channel. I forgot just how much sheer prep work was in when I have to do it all. But I'll say this much, I was dreading it. I was dreading cutting each individual piece of chicken at my bar, but now that's like my zone out time. Like, just throw on a podcast or album. That shit's been great, man. Welcome everybody that is new. This is where we play little 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons with some of my best buds.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah. Chad, do you have any announcements this week, bud?
Buying a fish tank, doing things like that, you know.
Number one fish you want to put in your fish tank? What do you got your eyes on?
Blackmore
Catfish.
goldfish.
A black oracle?
A Blackmore goldfish.
What does that look like? What is that?
Black.
It's just solid black goldfish.
No, it's black. It's got some like gold highlights to it. They're kind of bug-eyed ones.
Oh, you like the bug-eye goldfish?
Yeah, they're black, like my soul and my cardigan, which is a
Oh, they got big
sweet
old.
thrifted Johnny Walker black label cardigan that I got for $10.
That sounds like your first album.
It is. Outside of that, the only big thing is next week we're doing the Stream Loots game giveaway. So with my Stream Loots, it's essentially a D&D game with cards, and then if they beat the dragon, I give out a game to somebody, a $60 value, either on Xbox or Steam. So that will be next week. I'll be putting in my Discord what day. Yeah, pretty exciting. Outside of that, not a whole lot.
And they get to
Go
pick the
play
game.
They get to pick the game. They can. I'll even do a thing like if they want like 2 $30 games, you can have it that way. We can break it up.
Damn, it's Burger King. You can have it your way.
Exactly right. But no, I mean, outside of that, not a whole lot. Took about a week off. That PAX got me pretty hard, which I'm wearing my Wormwood shirt under there.
Oh, dude, you get a freebie?
Fuck no, I spent too much money at
Oh,
Wormwood.
shit.
Wormwood and Level Up Dice bent me over, didn't even tell me they loved me.
Oh shit! Did you at least get the shirt with an expensive like thing from Wormwood, or you had to pay for it all?
I have the Dice Vault and
Yeah.
Black Poison Wood. I have this roll box that is Black Poison Wood, and then I have.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I'll have pictures in my Discord, but these are essentially Buddy Buford dice from Level Up. So they're like white and with blood all over them.
Dude.
And then I bought Burstone, not my Burstone, Bloodstone dice from Wormwood. Sorry to hit you hard with that one.
Hey man, if there's anything here, reinvent your own Burstone, chat. That's all that matters.
And one last one. I didn't know we did this. Sorry for the noise. But me and Serena both bought the refractive glass.
Good luck.
Oh, it
They don't show up well on
is.
camera.
It was coming through a little bit there.
Was it coming through a little
Yeah,
bit?
Spin it more.
Yeah. Dude, I can't wait to see yours in person. I don't know when I'm ever gonna get to see you guys in person, but it's gonna be
These
dope
things
when I do.
I literally, so you buy them, and they're like, hey, they're X amount of money, which is a ridiculous amount of money for them. And they go, by the way, you don't want them to touch each other or they'll rub everything. So you go, oh, sweet.
See,
I guess I'll buy a box for them.
At least you got told that. I didn't even get told that, so
That's
I just
true.
heard from you.
The only other thing they had there, I don't know if anybody said, but they had these like bard dice that they twinkled when you, or tinkled, whatever, when you rolled them. But they were like $250. The best part was this guy there. He's like, "I'll take a set," and the guy was like $247. He's like, "I will not buy those."
Yeah, the journey into high-end dice, man.
Oh, I will. If you really want to know what I spend on dice on the dice box, I will.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I think my favorite moment related to that was we're in the elevator and Chad just goes, "I'm never spending money on dice ever again." Next day.
Bought more dice. Bought more fucking dice.
But at
I
least
literally went. Yep.
there's a lot of things you buy and you don't use. You could at least say you use your D&D shit. Like if you buy dice, you use them. If you buy a box, you use it. Like I will say that much. There's been more games that I've bought that I've never been able to play. Anything I've actually bought for D&D, I've actually got to use. So.
Well, I came close to buying a board game. I was like, they lured us in by having a bad that said "Hot Elven Smut," and I was like, "Oh, what's this?"
It was a lot of fun. It looked
We
like a
saw
lot
it
of
and
fun.
we were like, "Oh, we gotta go to that booth. I need Hot Elven Smut in my life."
Yep.
It's
It's a
true.
cool game, but it's like it was like $120, and you had to like. I was like, I don't have anybody to play. Mike was like, I got friends. I was like, yeah, but I don't want to rely on your friends to play games with me.
Mike said he has friends.
Dude, that is the struggle right now. There's a lot of board games that I would love to play, but I don't have any time that's non-digital whatsoever to get to play them. And I'm in Cape Girardeau, which might as well be a fictional D&D place because nobody else is here but me. Tyson doesn't even count. I don't see him in my own hometown. He's in the gym taking selfies, if you've seen his Instagram.
That is still, it makes
like
me giggle.
Thirsties.
It makes me giggle so much.
Why did I not make that his picture? Oh my.
Why is he so sweaty? It's so moist. He's
No,
so
it's-
moist.
They're not selfies when he does that. They're called thirsties.
The moisty merboy. He might actually be able to join us, by the way, chat. He's actually working right now as well. He's in IT hell at the moment. So he might get done 10:30. If he does, he'll join us, but I'll play him as of right now. And I'll ask myself how high the ceiling is and all the cool questions that I normally get.
You're gonna annoy yourself.
Yeah.
How high can I go? I don't know. How high can I go?
Okay.
Well, I think we got 100,000 movement speed. So
It's not the first time that I talk to myself in this closet of an office that I have. Serena, do you got any announcements?
I have a mustache. That is all.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Love it. Mike, Carl, any cool announcements?
I tried to dye my hair a different color and it turned out bluish at the top, so I'm wearing a hat.
I want to see it. Show me.
No.
Do it.
Make me.
I'll come through that screen. I'll hide Leon from you. No Leon privilege.
Don't
Ooh.
take Leon from me.
Cat
All I have
threatening.
is this blanket. I don't have any cats. All I have is this soft blanket to pet and wish it was cat.
I'm not here apparently either.
You're not
I don't,
a cat.
I don't count for emotional support.
You don't feel like a blanket.
You're not like a cat. You don't understand.
Very much like a dog. Anyway, my updates. Moving on. So I have started Streamloots. Those are up and running.
What?
Yeah, jumped on the train, and then I'm getting a stream schedule here soon. Hopefully, not very often every week, but at least once a week. I want to start small, then hopefully keep going. So probably Monday nights, but I'm not sure yet. But we'll see.
Schedule's big boy shit, man. I'm proud of
Harley's
you.
learning this for the first time.
I love it.
Best of luck.
Over in our world, we got a giveaway going this week. I'm giving away 4 copies of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. If you guys want to be pirates in D&D in the video game world, this is one of the perfect games to play. I don't endorse a ton of D&D style video games, but the ones that I do are legit, and this is one of them. If you're used to watching Critical Role, you're gonna recognize the music immediately from Pillars of Eternity, because they've been involved with them since it was like a Kickstarter, essentially. Music's dope. It's Obsidian, so if you like Outer Worlds, Fallout New Vegas, this has that awesome decision making with consequences. It has amazing story. Regardless of what you guys think about turn-based combat or not, it is worth playing for the story alone. And we're doing 2 Xbox copies and 2 PlayStation North America on that. And I have it linked out in chat. It's ! giveaway if one of the mods want to drop it. I've put it in all the other chats down below. You go to Twitter and fill out the stuff that it does. You got a good shot. All the subscribers on the channel, you guys have an extra secret code right now. So if you enter an ! sub secret code, you'll be able to pull one of those bad boys up and get an extra 1,000 entries, because I appreciate the shit out of you. Also in other news, oh, go ahead, Mike.
Oh, I just said dope. That's super dope. I forgot I'm not on mute. Sorry.
The excitement is palpable. Let's see here. There's also, we're going to update another one tonight for anyone who's just watching our live stream right now. I'm going to pull you guys a code right now. Booyah. So you guys will also get, anybody who's watching tonight will also get an extra 1,000 entries just for watching our live show. There we go. There's the giveaway. I should have been a good boy and actually wrote down my codes, but I didn't. I forgot. And now I have to go into my giveaway to go find it. There it is. All right. Yes, I know this giveaway is active. Booyah. Go to the side here, and there's the edit button. Bam. All right.
What was the name of that game again, RoBear?
It is Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Awesome. All right. That guy is updated. Now, if you just put in ! secret code, which I'm going to do right now, bam, you will get whispered the secret code that'll give you 1,000 extra giveaways right now. If anybody else is in one of the other chats, if you were in Twitch land, if you were in, if you were over in YouTube or Facebook, you'll want to hop in to the Mixer chat, and you can drop that code and get it for another 1,000 free entries. So we're going to do that for all the live shows for the rest of the week. So you get bonus for watching us live, man. If you guys have not, please make sure to refresh your browsers. We just added everybody into the co-stream, and their lovely little videos are off to the side. And you want to do that because it gives them views in CCV and gives them credit for collaborating on this piece of content. That's why we always ask you to refresh so that they will propagate over here on the side, which is lovely. Also, we are restreaming to all these platforms. If you guys have any video issues, remember, if you still want to hang out with the majority, which is in the Mixer chat, you can always pop out that chat and pull up one of the videos from any of the other wonderful places that we're streaming. That works. Or hang out with the community that is developing and growing on those other sides. I know Borf is hanging out with us tonight. Somebody that's come over from Twitch. It's great to see you. I love making all the new community members through our new big web that we're casting, which is amazing. Also, I know we've had a lot of questions about stream loots, which I need to do a better job as we continue to grow, that people know exactly what is going on. But stream loots are the lovely cards that come up that you interact with the D&D stream. One of the primary reasons why we're on Mixer, because of Faster Than Light, it is the quickest interactivity that we have between chat and us on the screen, so you're able to react to our plays quicker. Well, that's where stream loots come in hand. You can play these cards and help influence the game, give us extra powers, which sometimes are so desperately needed. You can check out that command with ! loots in the chat. And you can also browse, you can look at all the different cards. They're there to purchase, or just by being in the channel, you can use our currency, which is gold. You get gold per minute. If you are a subscriber, you drastically get more gold than just being a follower. It equates roughly to a month spent in our chat room to one stream loot chest that you get for free. So essentially, a sub is worth double the money over here on the channel. That is your best value. You're able to get a pack for free just to play in any of our games. And occasionally we get discount codes that come through it, and those are all things that you should pay attention to by hopping in the Discord. If one of the mods can go ahead and drop that, !Discord, that is the home base of the community. If you have not already, go ahead and hop into that bad boy. You will get the quickest announcements on starts and stops and all that good stuff. I think I'm done with all of my ramble. Let's play some D&D, shall we?
Last time on Saved by the Spell.
It's beautiful. After the party had a brief encounter with a whole bunch of motherfucking snakes after their motherfucking wedding. They were able, with the power of Turtle Mill, the new bard in their life and wedding officiant, were able to dispense of these strange Yuan-Ti, like serpent men and women that invaded the camp. We're going to pick up the following day, so you guys are no longer in the field. We're going to do a fresh rest for everyone back in their corresponding rooms. The wedding has finally gone off without a hiss, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Did you say without a hiss?
Totally.
He did.
I hate you. I quit.
I love you.
He's been converted. There's beautiful puns last time too. It's infected.
There's always time for a good targeted pun.
All puns. All the time. Do it. Listen to me. Let it infect your brain.
Anyone who would like to start their morning scene off can begin. We are still in Mudandong. Most people have rooms above the third butterfly.
Most
people? Well, it did get halfway destroyed.
I don't know if I mean, it is our own fantasy. You guys can come up with your own honeymoon suite. You know, I didn't want to lock you into just a shitty room rebuilt above the inn. You could make whatever magical scenario that you would like. Bloody Buford,
they're gonna need to deep clean the room after we leave, so spider webs everywhere.
Actually,
it's,
sorry.
you know.
if you use that room after they've used it, you're gonna itch. Okay?
There are gonna be spiders in your pants.
A point of order.
Spiders.
Bloody Buford was passed out after round 15 is what Araignée gifted him in RP. So that is canon. You made it to 15. Well done.
Boy should have hydrated some more. I told him, hydrate better.
Can I get some D&D Pedialyte, please? I will, Buford's gonna come downstairs with, he's gonna pull a Thirsty Tyson, no shirt, just the pants with, Ron Swanson style, with his hand, like, just tucked into the waistband of his pants. And just kind of, bare feet, no hat, DF Finn, smoking a cigarette as well on my shoulder.
Oi.
And I'm just gonna saddle up and have some something to drink and just kind of survey the scene, having been down for 36 hours after every ounce of liquid from my body being expelled, apparently.
Gross.
Well, hey.
YOLO. Bloody, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Sure. That's very loud.
Wormwood loud.
It
It's
really
a nice
is.
sound, though.
That is a 21.
21. In our D&D verse, it takes about a 3. Only a 3 in perception check to smell the bacon. And you do. It's the ever-present smell of unlimited McGriddles and bacon. It was actually contractually put in to your wedding agreement at the Third Butterfly. There's actually a build your own McGriddle buffet.
Stop it. I need to
You just hear from upstairs. Buffads, grab me some of that. It is bacon me hungry. I love you, Carl.
There is a begrudging groan, and I'm gonna I'll hear it. I'll get up. Like I said, the hand still tucked to the waistband. I just walk in the kitchen and grab a stack because I'm a man who doesn't give a fuck right now.
As you pass and grab the stack, you can actually see that Lockhart kind of looks like your uncle or your father with his apron on Pancake Day at the Lions Club. He's got his apron actually tied. He's been up helping. It was one of those deals. After a big long battle, he had to get up and piss like an hour and a half later. Just couldn't go to sleep, so he just went ahead and started helping out the crew. Oh, good to see ya, married man.
Hello. Long time no see.
Oh, do we have some stories from you?
Oh, you wouldn't believe. You know, I told you I was flexible. Well, very flexible.
send your fan art of that to the Discord.
Bloody, you have no idea how much money you've made people lose for surviving this long to actually get married. There's no telling. Bets across all the Volterra. Lost. I like it.
There's a tontine. Making some friends back home. Let's just say, probably gonna lose it, but still, you never know.
Aye. Cheers, bloody.
Oh, right about you, mate. I'm gonna. The missus, she calls for bacon. That don't mean my min meat, so.
I fill up an extra large tray for you. Yeah, to bring it up to her, and I give you actually a full pitcher of mimosas. She'll probably want one of these as well.
Oh, yes. Allons-y. And I'll walk back upstairs.
Breakfast in bed. What's left of it?
If I wake up, I just turn over to Caw Kid, who is right next to me, obviously. Well, good morning, Caw Kid. I see your avian towers at full capacity again this morning.
Yeah.
Was it the sounds from the other room, or was it just like a body heat thing?
I'm waiting to see who's gonna do Car Kid's voice.
Can't do both.
Well, as I lost, something yesterday, but gained something new, I just couldn't help with my bird hearing. I just heard so much. Don't be ashamed. It's okay to look.
I mean,
Oh my god. This is the start of one of those videos.
it's too good. You did too good of a job.
So the real backstory is your stepbrothers?
Well, I don't want to look, but it's it's like a car. It's like a wagon crash.
I'm just gonna stretch here.
All right. I'm wearing my leathers in the bed. Okay, I have leather.
Just kind of thrusting his hips back and forth.
You naked?
Have you seen Tyson at the gym? What are you doing?
I'm just imagining.
Well,
I love it because he's totally got us pulled up in a window. That's what's great. He just has to sit there and shake his head through it.
Well, this has gotten awkward. I mean, are you gonna crow now or something? Like, what is the? All right, I'm gone. I'm out. This got weird very fast.
I've told you before. I'm an eagle.
Yes, you have the heart of an eagle and the soul of a worm. All right, I'm out. You speak in poetry, so I'm out. And I'll head downstairs and get some breakfast.
I roll out from under their bed.
Good morning.
Oh, let's
I
go.
just continue rolling out the door.
Who let you out of your lamp?
He has an open door policy.
Oh, God, I'm gonna die at this intro.
Rolling.
Ah.
Rolling.
What did I miss last night?
It's
You're
like the
a
kid
little potato.
from Hook that they roll down the gangplank. She just keeps rolling and rolling.
Oh, that would explain that breeze that I felt last night.
I mean,
Blowing on you.
I did fart a lot, but
No, not that kind of breeze.
well, I'm a heavy sleeper, so whatever you two did or didn't do, I was not a part of.
I'm out of the room. I'm rolling down the stairs.
Tunk, 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 tunk.
And I'm just bounding afterwards. Okay, bye, car kid. And I will head
Kid's
down.
doing his morning stretches,
I'll
downward
find-
dog, yoga.
Ugh. I'm gonna follow the rolling potato that is Aranye. Or Zephyr.
What?
Zephyr, sorry.
Do you even know who we are, brah?
I was reading your name.
I guess I'll go just side hip the door and shower with bacon.
Yes, throw your meat on me.
My.
Shower me with it. Feed it to me.
I make it rain bacon bits.
I think you just made Empty's fan fiction blush.
I mean, what girl doesn't want to be woken up with a shower of bacon?
Alright,
I
man.
mean, assign that a gender.
Fair. Who doesn't want to be woken up?
Amazing.
Buford, so about what happened while you were taking a break, we saw more of those sneaky snakes. And I think at the very end, there was somebody who looked maybe a bit like you, but not as handsome, of course.
Wait, what? What do you mean like normal snakes in the grass?
No, well, there were some snakes, but then there were also the, you know what we saw in the Chateau realm, the man snake. I apologize, my cat just bounded on top of my desk.
Wait, there are more Yonti here.
Yes, that is the word, Yonti. There was a couple of smaller ones, and then a big, nasty, corpse-filled one.
I start kind of pacing the room. Okay. What happened? All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, seems like they found me. Not good. Well, okay. You ready to go? Cause we're gonna need to go soon, probably. I'm not. Okay. All right. Yep. Look.
I just get up and start slowly massaging the shoulders. It is a height. We are together. It will be okay.
Yep. I don't think you truly understand what this means.
But I will be seeing a lot more snakes.
Think so. I think it's time that I think it's time we, or at least me, heads back home.
You do not get to disappear anymore and wander off on your own. And I'm pretty sure, since we've wrapped up here and we've, experienced the 9th Dong and everything is good here, I think we are on to our next adventure. But of course, we'll have to talk to the others.
Yeah. Eventually, yeah, well, that's one way of putting it, but yeah, I don't. Not. All right, we don't have to leave right away, not right this second, but we'll need to discuss it with everybody else because I thought I had a little bit more time. If they're coming out this way, which I don't even know exactly. I've never been here before, heard of Mudandong until he showed up, so I don't even know where we're at truly. But seems like they tracked me down. God.
Well,
God damn
we shall bring it up with the others. Then they should be waking up. I suppose I can crawl out of the cocoon, and I emerge from the cocoon. Because our bedroom normally, would be a normal room, but the bed is now split in half, and there's just a large cocoon where it is.
Go ahead.
I love cocoon.
Go ahead and give me a survival check for just the natural state of this room.
I also hired a bard to play nothing but nonstop body rock by LMFAO on the outside. This was actually a gift from Turtle Mill that he gave you in the form of a spell. So you could have that music without some bard in the corner.
Oh, terrifying.
Yeah.
23 for survival, so I have a +9 to survival. A +9.
Hey,
That's
I'll
cute.
keep track, okay?
That's real cute.
Yeah, shut up, Dick.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? My survival's +13.
there's no clear pathway out of this room anymore. It is just absolutely disheveled and destroyed. But that's what you signed up for in the insurance for the room. So shit happens. This thing's the boom 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 room for the reason. So you're able to make your way out and down to the McGriddle buffet, where I'm assuming everybody else has made their way to. Good to see all the sleepyheads on here.
Karkin's doing his disgusting grub eating thing he does.
He's got like 5 or 6 hanging out of his mouth, like actively. Weird bird tongue going.
And they call me a barbarian.
Well, has everybody thought about where they'd like to go? Now that we've, I don't know, tied up loose ends here.
Well, if you remember last night where you were screaming like a little banshee.
I'd like to see you around that many snakes when you don't like them. You're used to all those poisonous spiders. I don't care if I am resistant to poison or not. Those little boogers are nasty.
You would have to pay extra to see me around that many spiders, or that many snakes. But no, we perhaps have a bit of a clue on what the snakes could be from. Do you think?
Oh, really?
Well, I'm from this little, you would say oasis, but it isn't that nice. Called Crab Orchard. Just a little dot of land in a swamp. Charming, I guess, but we have a problem with the Yongti, and one in particular named Yasu. She's a right awful bitch. She's been terrorizing our area for as long as anybody can remember. I was sent to help find people that could take her down because we can't do it. Not on our own. We're simple people. You know, we're not warriors so much. As you can tell by me, I die a lot. Not very hardy in crab orchards. Lots of jaundicedness and things like that. I think the reason they showed up last night was they somehow found me. I didn't know that they were looking really, but there's no other reason they should be here. I think I need to head back. I haven't heard from anybody from back home in a long time, and not that I was getting lots of messages or anything from them, but I don't know. I don't like it. It gives me the willies.
Wouldn't hurt to check back home. I can only imagine it's been probably quite some time now. Well, good news is we got means to get there. I'm sure that if you do have any relatives or friends around, they'd probably be happy to see you.
Hopefully.
And your new lady.
Yeah, I guess dear old mom needs to meet her.
So you do have some family left.
We'll see. When I left, she was there. Communication back and forth wasn't easy. You know, it's in the middle of a swamp. The auntie and all of their fucking weird creatures surrounded. It's hard enough to get out. Getting things in and out, it's not easy. That's why not for many of us leave. So, I hope you like swamps.
I understand small town life.
I've never been to a swamp.
I've been inside a swamp.
Nope. There's a first for everything and a second as well. I don't know if that applies. 5 times, okay.
Well, it's not like we're moving ourselves permanently back home. So don't worry, Aaron, you're not gonna have to live with your mother-in-law.
I mean, she's nice. She smokes more than I do.
I don't know that my lungs could handle that.
Yeah. Real long, smelly cigarettes.
Misty 120s.
It will
Very
be
like 240s,
interesting to
actually.
meet there.
Oh, yeah.
That is for sure.
She will love you, I think.
Aaron, do you need another pitcher of mimosas before we go
I
meet
didn't
the
really
in-laws?
think of it at first because I was worried about the spiders. But yes, please pass that over now. And I just kind of...
Oh, she's okay. Well, yeah.
Okay, yep. Are you ready? I mean, I'm sure we have to find some supplies and figure out where that old turtle went with our ship.
Details.
I'll just kind of go. Erin, she's a bit bristly.
Is that where you got it?
Oh, well, no. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm bristly. Anyways, turn back to the group. Thank you for coming with me. That was my whole purpose, was to find people to help us. And I don't have the best luck of staying alive, so let's just see if we can keep this tradition going.
Let's beat up some snakes.
We're the best friends that we could ever have.
Friends.
Because you're
Nice.
the best around.
Got our fancy bracelets. Yes.
I like when Class
Love.
Gotta sings in the morning.
It is a beautiful day. We beat up some snakes. Aaron Ye messed with some snake. With snake. I'm not good with innuendos. You had sex, and I heard it. and I wanted to draw
really?
attention to it.
Are you sure that you weren't a bard in a former life, Clash Gar? Just
Perhaps a shitty bot.
I have been known to slap some stomachs in my day.
You know what's funny, mate, is you really have a knack for the limericks, sorry.
Come here, you asshole.
What is a limerick?
Oh, got caught in my throat, sorry. Limerick, yes.
Huh?
That's what
Alright.
call kid, what?
all right. Children, if there's anything that you need before we leave Mudandong, now's the time to get it. I'm gonna go rustle that turtle up for us and go get the old shit fired up. It's not used to being all laid out for this long. Most of the time, it goes right back into my pocket. So I'm gonna go and check it out. Just meet me back up at the air docks when you're ready. All right?
Alright,
Sounds like a plan, Lockhart.
Zephyr, let's steal everything.
Okay. I just start like slowly grabbing things and like putting them into my harem pants.
Forks,
Hiding
knives,
them.
napkins, salt, pepper shakers.
Are your pants
I
like?
put it in my hair.
Are they the harem pants that are like slightly see-through though? They're like that chiffon, shimmery fabric, so you can just see everything you hide.
They're like hammer pants.
Their pants up there.
So many
They're
hidden
hers.
pockets.
They're her traveling pants, her sisterhood.
I see.
It's like a bag of holding, but pants.
My pants are a bag of holding.
Pants of cargo.
Is there a have we ever come across anything that sells like potions or things of that nature? An alchemist?
Would that be with Radio Ming's character that we met?
I thought that was like a curiosity shop. No, he was a jeweler, wasn't he? Or no?
No, he was
No.
friends with a jeweler. He had like a curiosity shop. Go and we're gonna roll. I'm just gonna have you just set a DC to see what is left in the state of Mudandong post-revolution. I'm gonna set this DC at 14,
Okay.
and it's
Just a general roll.
and it's gonna be a straight roll. What you make above that is what you're gonna be able to find as far as that concerns.
Well, I'm too concerned with the snake people because I rolled a 3.
Oh, yeah. It just doesn't. You can't think of any place on the top of your head that you visited where these potions could be procured.
Okay.
Folks in chat, we're gonna go ahead and lower the DC by 1 until somebody hits a card.
I will go to just a shop to try to find something for Madeiro Ma. I'm sorry I've been gone. Haven't texted you in a long time.
Haven't sent a raven or a messenger.
Did my raven ever come back?
No, your raven has not come back. Look at there, the first one. We get it. Magic item B. By the way, Borf, you can designate who that item goes to, or you can just let us decide. So, just let us know. Yeah, your
Go back to
raven.
radio shop.
Your raven has not come back. What was
Darn you.
Your raven.
what was
Isaiah?
Raven. That's so Raven.
Ezekiel?
Ezekiel.
Hold
Ezekiel.
on.
No, it was.
Raven Idol. Israel.
Israel, nice.
Ishmael. I'll just go back towards the shop that we saw Radio's character at. I just need to find some little knickknack, a fucking bell or a thimble or a spoon that says Mudandong on it or something for my mom.
All right.
Plate.
You make your way back over to the Dandelion Dream. I need everybody just to go ahead and roll. Give me a straight roll 20.
Don't fuck me, namesake.
Don't fornicate me. Oh god.
Namesake. Fuck me.
Hard.
3.
Poshgar?
19.
2.
Ooh.
Oh,
Bloody?
sorry.
Getting both
10.
of us.
Aaron, yeah, you have a magic item B.
Oh, fancy.
That is from Borf.
Thank you,
All right.
Borf. Borf.
As you make your way over to the Dandelion Dream, you can see a long note that's posted to the front door, wrote in some of the fanciest calligraphy that you've ever seen, as you can almost hear that lion in his ruffled Victorian shirt come through the page. As a long note transpires about him taking a very lengthy vacation somewhere much warmer, where there is both sand and water. And it literally goes on into a long ramble about it being an honor system inside the store. For whatever you take, all that he requires is you replace it with an item that you think would be fitting.
Does sentimental value count as real currency in this situation?
Gratitude. Okay. I will look around, have a good old long look, see what is what. Nothing too big. Just like a was that a tchotchke kind of things what I'm looking for. Maybe my son saved Mudandong and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
Appreciate it, Borf. Thank you. Lockhart takes it. So give that to me again so I can process that. I missed.
Just a knick-knack, tchotchke kind of thing. Not
Yeah, you
looking
just
for
want-
anything fancy.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Essentially one of those Starbucks mugs from the town I visited. These dice are rolling shit. 8 plus, what is it, 7? Oh, 8 plus 8, 16.
16. You're able to find a small jade tea kettle.
Jade,
With-
you say?
The old symbols of Mudandong on the side, pre-revolution. It's worn, but still very functional, and a lovely antique for the region that anyone would be very, very envious to have, even of just being in Mudandong. By the way,
I'll put that in my pocket and I will leave. Let's see here.
You have 10 protections?
I don't have 10. That's a typo.
Okay, I was like, what?
That would be ridiculous. I do not have 10 protections. I have 1. Just letting chat know all of what I have, because I have quite a bit right now.
I will just leave one of my old crossbows. One of the, it's not too beaten up. It's a +1 crossbow. I will leave that there. With a little note that I'll jot down real quick that said I don't remember his name. What's his name? Dear
Pretty kitty.
Dear Flamboyant Poussey.
Oh my god.
I'll look to see what it is.
No, it's Shikara. Shikara.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my
Dear
god.
No,
Dear
leave it. It's
No.
beautiful.
Dear Shikara, I noticed this lovely JT kettle, and I thought my mother would love it. I leave you one of my faithful crossbows, who have treated me so well, shot so true, slain many a beast. Hope it takes care of you in this life and the next. XOXO. Double B.
And who knows, what may seem like a simple crossbow to you is now a legendary weapon of the freedom of a city.
Maybe you should have taken more things.
Take the cash register. No.
There's only wooden nickels in there.
Uh-oh.
Wooden nickels and
It's doing its weird thing.
library
It'll be back.
IOUs.
Oh, okay. All of you are frozen.
It'll fast forward here.
It'll fix it in
There
a
it
second.
goes. Super fast.
Mhm.
It's weird.
All right. Anybody else doing anything before they meet Lockhart up at the air decks?
I would like to leave. This is a stretch here. I would like to leave. I got this little tiny like toothpick crossbow from a little toy cart when I got my shirt, and I would like to leave that there and grab one of the store stickers that's on the counter as you leave.
He's saying all of this out loud in Flash Bird.
Yes, I'm speaking this out loud. I don't know how magic works here. Is it a trap? I don't know. I'm telling the store. I don't write good.
The only there is a magical alert spell that is the equivalent of the old Main Street stop bell that goes off when you go in and out. And I could see that affecting Clash Guard in a very curious way.
I literally voiced all of that out loud. Like, I'm leaving a message for the proprietor.
What does your sticker say?
It is the name. I think the sticker is just the name of the shop.
Dandelion Dream?
It's just a dandelion. It says Dandelion Dream, and it just has like each flower petal is like a different symbol of a curiosity item on it.
Down at the bottom, it actually has the tagline, "We're big in Mudandong."
Yes. Hashtag us with your spells.
I guess I'll go over to Buford and be like, Buford, are you sure that is enough? Maybe I should find something as well.
You can bring an offering to my mother, yes, that'd probably be good.
An offering?
Oh, okay. What? Now that I'm thinking about it, not so much about the spider or the snake problem. Okay. What does she like? What is her name? What does she look like? What does she do? How old is she? Is she what happened to you? And this is the first time you've really seen Araignée just kind of frazzled. Not by snakes or spiders or death or anything, but a mother-in-law. People, of course.
These things can be truly terrifying.
Let's just, I'll just try to go down the list of questions and answers. She likes to smoke. Her name is Elsie.
Okay.
How old? She wouldn't like it if I told you.
25.
That would be weird, but sure. You gotta think it's small town. It's simpler down there. Things are more Respect and courtesy goes a long way.
Are you saying I'm not respectful?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it goes a long way.
So I'm going to look for a cool, fancy pipe. Perhaps a dragon-shaped pipe, or I don't know, just a fancy pipe or something to smoke out of. One of those real long ones that you put the little cigarette on the end.
Oh yeah,
Little cigarette thing.
Yeah, totally, cigarette holder. Go ahead and roll an investigation check with advantage because you know exactly what you're looking for.
I'll have DFN help her with it too. He'll go digging through the piles.
Ooh, go ahead and roll with go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay. And you said investigation?
Mm-hmm.
15?
15. As you go rifling through this shop, you're able to find one actually with the dragon that seems to be carved of some form of bone. And every etching that's in it appears to be of the crazy protection dragons that you've seen before in the statues outside of the actual emperor's estate.
Nice. Let's see, what do I have?
Everybody's going through their bag. What junk do I have to offload?
I have a smoky quartz that somebody threw into a pond.
Don't know what happened. What it does.
And it skipped so far.
Yeah, I'll put the quartz down. That's pretty. And worth a decent amount.
Pretty lame. You're leaving it in a store and not in a pond.
Glashka, one day perhaps you will learn not to throw things into the pond. Especially not yourself.
Listen, I made a friend in that pond, and it was a very large turtle. So
you got a friend
was that
in
before
me.
or after all the burning of your skin and your lungs from not be able to breathe?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I'll leave the pretty gem.
I'm gonna knock whatever's near me over and blame it on Aranye. Look what she did. She's so clumsy.
Kashka, that is not how that works. Pick it back up.
I do not.
You're a child. I'll pick it up.
I like how you say it like there's somebody that's gonna be like, oh, get my store.
It's rude.
I am assuming that I am under surveillance magically. It is canon that I do not understand fully how magic operates.
You're a mess.
Can I roll a dice to find just something completely random?
Yeah. Be my guest.
That's a 6.
A 6. Go ahead and describe something that Zephyr would potentially strike for if you were walking out of a Golden Corral buffet. We're talking, there's stickers, there's like the little homies plastic things. Like, this is the level of trinket. Like a Super Ball that looks just right.
What
Whatever
about one
it
of
needs.
those cats?
A quarter machine.
Yeah, quarter machine, slappy hand, something that would catch Zephyr's attention of that level. Small handheld.
It would definitely be in one of the quarter machines, those fake mustaches.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
So I have a 75 gold piece sapphire. So I'm gonna just.
I'm sure you have
turn
something
this
else
thing.
other than a sapphire. You can even make up something that you've made, like homemade. Like, you're an arts and crafts kind of girl.
Okay. Well, I reach in my pockets and I dig around. I pull one thing out. I put it back in my pants. I'm like, no,
You pull out a fork from the inn we are staying at that you took.
Yeah, good idea. I
yarn
take the
ball.
knife out of my hair that I've hidden in there. And I
God,
place
that's
it
so
on
on
top
brand.
of the quarter machine, and I spin it, and I want to get 4 different mustaches out of it.
Oh yeah, there's a handlebar. There's
yeah.
there's a full-on creeper. There's a thick Wild West one.
There you go, Carl. Yes, hair mustaches for the win.
I'm gonna sneak into the back room. I don't want anybody to see me do this. I'm gonna roll a stealth check on that.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a good one. What's my stealth again?
What's my stealth again? What's my stealth again?
What's my stealth again? Asked
That's
the
a-
Gloomstalker Ranger.
That's a 30.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh. Gee.
You
Wonder if you succeed.
you do it in extra creepy fashion, and all of us still don't know that you did it.
I'm going to cast Disguise Self and look like Shakira.
Shakara. Mhm.
Shakara, goddamn it.
Shakira.
Oh, Shakara.
Shakira, Shakira.
Okay, he kept saying Shakira in the thing.
Shakara,
Look like
Shakara.
and I'm going to flamboyantly come out of the back room and go, oh, hello.
I can't.
Welcome back.
She knocked over that stuff. Get her.
Now, Clashgar, you know I have eyes everywhere, you silly boy. Oh, let's tell the truth.
I knocked it over, but she deserves to be in trouble for something, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure she's been very naughty.
Are you wearing his clothing too?
Yeah,
or does
disguise
your-
self. I could look like completely him.
So I have a question. Whenever you do disguise self, this is a weird mechanical question, and your clothes turn into the other person's clothes. What happens if you take one of those, if you were wearing lots of scarves, if you took off a scarf and left it somewhere, what would happen to it whenever you change back?
It's just part of you. If you wanted to shuck an item of clothing, you could shuck it, and it would. I assume that it would be you took the scarf off. Well, now the scarf is sitting over there. It's not in your aura of magic. If you were to go up and touch them, it will still feel like Bloody Buford is there. Bloody Buford will still be the same height. He's still wearing the same shit. So it's more. Think of it as a protection aura, right around them, disguising them.
You caught me right before I was going to leave. I just posted a note at the front door and about to head on out. Is there anything I can help you with?
Pick up the
Clashgar, you
knife.
haven't picked anything.
I grabbed a sticker, and I left you that little toothpick shooter.
Is it a perception check or a investigation to see through this?
These are things called insight checks, which
Insight.
all of my campaigns never do.
I would like to do an insight check.
Go ahead.
While she's doing that, I grab the knife and I point it at him and I say, "You owe me a scarf."
Oh, I do. Let me go in the back and get you one. These are my traveling scarves. Oh, sorry.
How are you?
I have a +4 to insight, so it's a 19, good sir.
A 19. With him being, you are completely disguised, but I need you to roll a performance check on your performance of Shakara.
This is going to be bad. I have nothing for that.
Hey, roll a namesake. Maybe it won't fuck you.
There we go. I'll roll the namesake wooden die in my new wooden box.
Wood on wood on wood.
Bet you would.
Would you look at that?
Namesake fucked me hard. That's a 6.
It's a 6. Yeah, it looks dead on like Shakara, but man, is that voice cracking. You know something's up for sure. You know
I go
something's up
real
for sure.
close to him.
Dude, I find a scarf back there. I'm sure this guy is it's like Prince's closet. There's scarves everywhere.
Yeah, there's plenty of scarves.
I really believe that he does have traveling scarves. Like that to me was spot on.
Yeah,
I'll grab the
burgundy and gold one. It looks very Hogwarts Gryffindor.
There we go. Now we'll come out flourishing it. Dear girl, Shakara always pays a debt. And I will kind of like whip it around her real quickly.
Thank you. I put the knife back down on the quarter machine. I put on my mustaches.
Oh, what a glorious mustache, my lady.
Thank you, my lord.
Oh, is there anything else I can help you with?
Aaron just stands real close and just kind of.
Oh, ma'am. I have boundaries. You are encroaching upon them.
See?
And I will cast. I have a ring with telepathy.
Oh,
And I'll be. It's not telekinesis. We decided it was telepathy because I messed it up and said telepathy.
Yeah,
and so we went with it.
We drank a lot that episode, you know.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
And you just hear in your head, that's not what you said last night.
Oh.
And then I'll walk away and just kind of peruse.
Well, I must be going. People to see, places to go. And with like a couple twirls and some scarf flailing around, I will like do the whole like where the old like 1920 woman walk like this with my hand out in the air and like one hand back, and just out the door around the corner and just be waiting outside. I'll turn back into Buford and be waiting outside, waiting for him.
Bravo. Bravo.
Lovely.
Anything else?
Nope.
As you guys leave the Dandelion Dream with your newly procured knickknacks, you begin the long trek back up to the Temple of Mudandong. Past the onsen.
I'll miss you.
Where you wave to your panda friend. It's still there. Kinshin.
Sorry about the blizzards.
You owe me a chameleon when you get back, Plaskar.
Can't hear you.
Just shakes his head.
I'll look over here and go, remember when I almost died there? Good times.
I mean, to be fair, Buford, you've almost died there, and up there, and over there.
Cool. Last but not least, that bedroom. I was very depleted of electrolytes.
I told you to hydrate. You should have grabbed more than just sausages at the wedding.
Listen, I'm a hungry boy. Hungry boy wants sausages.
Roast.
I'm sure Karkid comes soaring in, doing his eagle crow thingy.
Like a stream. 15 fucking commands are going off. 17 fucking movie quotes. 3 push-ups.
As he poses there dramatically. Oh, let me just reach over here, and then some over here, and then.
He's been apologizing for.
About that.
He's been apologizing for not playing Xbox for the past 2 hours. Still on his start screen. That kind of American scream. As you guys turn to get on that zip line. There we go. There's the word. Get on the zip line cart. You guys pass the temple for the last time, probably in a good while. As you stare back out to the columns and all of the marble.
I see Yasushiro.
You don't see Ashishira at the moment.
Aww.
But like a money pastor, you don't see him. You feel it in your heart.
Just a warm little purr.
I send a quick thought purr back to him.
That's amazing.
Instead of thought prayers, they're thought purrs.
Tots and purrs.
Thoughts and purrs. Oh my god, that's adorable. That's a Facebook shirt somewhere.
When we ran that true dungeon at PAX, we did the hashtag blessed.
Blessed.
Yes, we did.
You guys get on the rickety zipline cart and begin to go back up to the sky docks. Looking back out as you crest through layer of fog and low clouds. Make your way back up to the floating air dock, still suspended by all of the butterflies. As you disembark and make your way up to a very, very grinning large turtle. It is good to see all of you in one piece. Very good.
You as well, and hopefully our ship is in one piece as well? Perhaps?
Yashito has a way of hiding important things. As you look over and you can see a familiar hum of your floating airship in perfect shape. She's running just fine.
Hey, I forgot to bring you lunch once, but I made this McGriddle this morning, and it's just the patty. There's nothing else. I dropped most of it in a store, but I want you to have this, and it's just a sausage patty.
Just like a lint on it.
You've had a long stay in Mudandong. As he reaches his head out.
Watch those chompers.
Beggars can't be choosers, Clashgar. I should probably stop talking so slow anyway. You don't have much time.
I like the slow talk.
It can be rather significant. It used to get me a lot of tips and sandwiches. Oh, but patties will have to do today. Mudandong will forever be in your debt. Realize this. This will be a home away from home. Hopefully the next time that you need to hide from the outside world, Mudandong will be the safe place that you know it is now. As he gives a bow.
Oh, damn it, better, but we can't keep fucking overthrowing regimes. Hard work.
Well, seem to be pretty proficient at it.
That's true.
Now go out, my young ones. While the sun is still high.
What did the sun smoke to make it so high?
What, Clashgar?
What did the sun smoke?
I apologize, Clashgar. For once, I actually thought you were going to tell me a joke.
No, I'm being sincere. What is happening?
Just get on the ship. And he pushes you forward.
Thank you very much.
Well, welcome, Aaron. And congratulations. Smiles. Opens his hands up.
Big ol' hug.
Big hug.
Big old leather hug. I will hop at the wheel. I'm gonna point us in the direction my gut tells me.
We have no idea where we are.
That's all right. We're talking. We're going now, and we're not talking about miles now. We're talking in minutes. You going? How far away is that? It's 30 minutes away.
Remember, once you get past the cloud cover, you'll be able to orientate yourself better.
All right.
As you said before, Mr. Bloody, I don't see.
I don't see.
He
Get
gives
with me again, friend.
He gives Daddy Fat Nuts a little scratch behind the ears. Like, Daddy Fat Nuts is wearing his full samurai set, by the way, still, with rice patty. He's up on top of the wheel as you give that bad boy a spin and begin to pull out from the sky docks. And as you guys take flight, we'll go ahead and let you guys go grab a quick bathroom break.
I'll give the battle cry of Crab Orchard. Yay!
Oh, buddy.
That's the native. That's our local
Please tell me
animal, the puma.
That's like in the handshake.
It's how you doing now? Oh, that's bad.
How you doing?
All right.
I'll go. Anybody?
I can stay.
You can say, cool. I'm gonna go refill my beverage. I'll be right back.
You get it. You're probably wondering why I gathered you all here. Are you curious?
No.
Okay. Chad, did you get a haircut?
Before we went to PAX, yeah.
Well, happy haircut.
Hey, thank you. Oh man.
So Chad, in AFK Arena.
Yep.
You know that event that's going on right now where you have to fight the beast thing?
Yeah.
So I've been looking at other players' lineups of what heroes they've been using. And there's this one person that I have the same heroes as them at a higher level. The other person gets 100 of these fucking bells whenever they do it. And I only get 36. I don't get it. Because my heroes are on a higher level than their heroes, but it's the same lineup. And I'm getting 70 less bells.
Like a nerd.
I wonder if it's like the way you have them orientated, because sometimes I've noticed like if I switch like my front two guys on like certain levels, I won't beat the level, but if I switch them around, then I will beat the level. It's really weird.
No, mine's exactly the same as theirs.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe they have better gear, maybe? That shouldn't do anything though. How many levels are you talking? Like
So
quite a
their
bit?
heroes, the highest one was 180 and the rest were 160. They've got Rosaline, Baden, Thalia, the dude with the duck, and Belinda. I'm using all of those in the same order.
Yeah, I don't get it. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm just mad.
Because I'm only getting like around 30, 35 myself, and I got like things at 220.
I don't get it.
Hey, do you guys got plans for Saturday?
Can we check the calendar, sir?
Tell me. Right here. You're dumb?
What is it?
That's one dumb cat.
Right here.
There might be a birthday party, but other than that, I think I was just cleaning. They're not really.
Okay.
How was that? You wanna hang out?
I thought we could do something.
Ooh, take us on a date.
I mean, sure. If you, I actually have something to give you too.
Oh.
Why? What is it? Is it
Why?
trash?
Is it a cash basket? Is the basket full of cash? I talked to Mike about it. You'll enjoy it.
Is it trash? That's a no. Your hesitation means it's no. It's a nice gift?
No, I mean, I wouldn't say it's nice, but it's a gift. Let's just say I don't want it anymore and you can have it. You may not want it, but you don't get to refuse it.
I don't want your virginity.
Well,
I do.
too late. I've already promised that. It's Miguel.
Could have called that one.
Yeah. Hey,
Let me in.
we pushed those beds together at PAX. You just wouldn't slide to the middle.
All right. As you guys begin to take flight and leave Mudandong proper, you actually hear the old big donger ring out for the last time in probably a very, very long while.
Gotta hear those 9 dongs.
As it rings out 9 dongs. You can almost make out the shape of what looks like a snow leopard in the clouds in the sky. As Bloody Buford mans the helm and takes you guys up past the cloud cover. Oh my god! That is exactly what the guy looks like that rings the big donger.
Oh, that's scary.
It's a dead
Very
ringer for
Lucy.
Bloody Buford. Oh my god. Oh, Gary. As you make your way up and outside the cloud cover, Bloody, you do know that we need to go to the southwest. You're able to rise far enough up out of the valley where you can't even detect where Mudandong was anymore. You're able to orientate yourself with the sky and start.
Lockhart was on the ship, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
I-
on
I-
the ground, like untying things.
Oh, I've been playing spades with Yoshishito up here on the deck for 2 hours. Well, you guys went down there and bought knickknacks. Bloody. I want you to go ahead and roll a survival check for guesstimating the amount of time you think it's going to take you to get back to the Basilisk Bog.
That is a 25.
25. I think it's probably going to be a 2-day flight. Probably a 2-day flight. Which is gonna be a haul, because this thing, the ship that we have, the pocket ship, it doesn't have it's got base amenities, but it's kind of like we got a whole party up on this barge, and it's really a houseboat that would fit about 2 living on it.
Pontoon.
So, it's just a little bit better than
Pontoon.
a little bit better than a pontoon. But yeah, it's got basic. It involves a few people sleeping out with the stars on the deck, for sure.
I'll go ahead.
I was gonna say, I would like to point out that I'm just hugging the mast with my legs like in a V around it. I don't like it.
We do have a railing on the ship,
Center. I don't like the rails. I said that last time. We were on the
Yeah,
ship.
that's true.
I don't
Get
it.
like one of those old school orange life vests. Just put it around him.
Klashgar, I can show you the skies. I can show you a brand new world. Just let me be your wings.
Sorry,
I had to
Carlbert.
burp, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
It's okay. They're just earth shatterers. That's all.
They are.
Carkid, I will let you handle the skies. I will be here with my mast.
Gross.
But you gotta hug that thing the
Wasn't meant
whole
to be an
way.
innuendo. Wasn't meant to be an innuendo. It just wasn't holding a mast.
Everything has been an innuendo since you two both came up with your Bash Brothers. And now at episode 66, you're gonna draw the line and say, that's not phallic-like. 66!
The large wooden mast between your legs is not a sexual innuendo.
This is where the dick jokes end? All right.
Yep.
It's comforting. I need it.
You can quote all of that, mods. Throw that on the board.
I'll at some point in time before we get there, I will go up to Aaron and I'll say, so there's one thing that's gonna be real different when we get there. I don't really. I do, but I don't.
Is it your language?
Yeah, I don't really sound like this there.
I remember from the bar when we met those two interesting fellows, and I told you you would teach me someday.
Yeah, it's more of not necessarily language as is how you enunciate the words. You put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable kind of thing. Like we say oil here, but back home it's oil. I had to really modify the way I talk because people weren't taking me serious. So I just kind of developed the way I talk now, and it's more comfortable, more natural this way. But I will probably sound a lot different when we get there.
I think I remember from the bar episode 2 being drawn into the accent and sounding more like Erzabet. So I wonder if that's gonna happen.
It's just natural. It's gonna rub off on you, honey. You'll be smoking cigarettes and watching Moira Povich with your in-laws soon.
It is Dog the Bounty Hunter. How dare you? And I'll say, would you like a cigarette? And I'll just like kind of awkwardly hold it out like a different like way. Trying to like it's a weird everybody smokes kind of thing.
Is it
you don't have to.
Considered an insult if you do not?
No, it's just that everybody's chain smokers. Think of like a restaurant that only really serves like chips and snack cakes and coffee. And there's a bunch of old men that sit there all day drinking one cup of coffee for 25 cents. And all they do is smoke.
This is the most curious place I have ever heard of. I've been to several places and I've never heard of something like this.
It's not really a place, it's a state of mind.
Curious. Well, I am, I can honestly say that I am intrigued and probably a bit, nervous, maybe? I don't know. I have a strange feeling like I've swallowed my spiders more than I usually do.
Sorry, my house is falling apart. Well,
Ghosts!
Bloody, it sounds like the kind of place where your grandma put snooze between her toes. I've
Brady
seen.
Buford has a ring that she keeps her snooze in.
You have a grandmother as well?
No, she's long dead. Us Ravenwalls don't last long, if you can't tell.
Fair enough. But as I'm sure, as long as you're helping me out a bit, I shall do okay. Maybe.
Let's just say you stay by me, and if I say, guys, it's too close to real life. Aaron, get your shit. We're leaving. Just know you just grab your shit. We leave.
Amazing.
Okay.
Sorry, I've said that exact line more times than not. If I say just get your shit, we're leaving. Shit, we're leaving.
Go ahead and reward that last what's that? Redeem the magic item A. Determine who you want. We'll go ahead and use a we'll lower the DC 1 on that one.
But yeah, it's not really a language as much as it's things are said a certain way that you know the words, but you don't really know why they're put together that way.
So,
Yep.
so it is a bit like just a really thick accent. I can understand that.
Okay, well, sounds good.
Just kind of nervous by the fact that he's acting weirder than normal. Okay, well, we have several days to get there, correct? Are they?
Nope.
Do they have
We have like a day.
a day?
Yeah, about a day.
Okay.
Bloody Clashgar and Carl all rolled at D20 for this magic item.
Dearest namesake, don't fucketh me.
That's a 9
Third
on the
time.
namesake. Big day. no die.
Namesakes, fucking everybody.
Oh, motherfuckers, I got a nat 20.
Of course you did.
It's an A. Don't act like it's something like.
I did not get a 20.
I did though. On a big one. Thanks, namesake. Your big old dice is great.
Carl. So Carl won that round.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big old D.
I want you to roll a perception check of you searching through the airship, as I know you would be going through everything in here.
Oh my god, you got it. How much dice do
She finds a small kitten stowed away.
And that's not a bad idea. I should do that more
Is
often.
that another nat 20?
Are you fucking serious? Both two different dice. Two different dice are both 20s.
What a good day.
uh,
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Carl,
Hey.
would you like to find a small stray kitten?
Duh.
That's the dumbest question you've ever asked.
I want you to describe finding a small stray cat from Mudandong somewhere on this vessel.
I'm Mudandong cat.
Oh my goodness, look at that butt! Oh my god!
All of us went into like supersonic volume there.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm so sorry.
oh my goodness. Okay, so I am down in like the poop deck. Just kind of messing around, looking up in the rafters, going through some crates that are in there, like looking in nooks and crannies, just kind of being weird and looking around. And I hear a rustle in one of the little boxes
God damn it,
that I
Russell.
opened up. And I look over there and I see some like straw moving around, and I go up and I part it, and I see two big ol' eyes looking at me, and I'm like, and I scoop it up.
And then find out it's Possum Chad. No. No, it is not Possum Chad.
No.
Go ahead and roll a animal handling check.
Okay.
I miss Possum Chad.
Animal. Like,
Yes.
Oh.
14 plus 5, that's a 19.
19. You're able to scoop up the kitty with ease.
Oh, so cute, so little, so cute. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's part bobcat now. It's actually part bobcat.
Bobcats have the biggest paws.
They do, they're so big and floppy.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's the picture of Satan's butthole right there.
That's the one. That's the possum that drugged the dude down into the sewers that we left there in Neon Regimes.
Oh, making me miss the odd regimes.
What does the color pattern look like on said half bobcat kitty?
Well, let's take a little look here. Bobcat, I think they're gray mostly.
I mean, this is D&D. They can be purple if you want to.
Yeah, it's your imagination. You can make it look like whatever you want.
I know, but no, I'm a
So-
stickler for cat detail.
It's a cosmic cat.
It'd be like one of those cats you played in that amazing cat cafe game.
Ah, let's see. No, I'm gonna stick with a regular like gray pattern with rosette spots, much like a bangle, and got the short little bobcat tails, swishes around. He's got a big, furry ruff. Oh, I have a good idea. I'll send you a picture.
While you dig up a picture of your newfound friend, you could be thinking about what you want to name it. Male, female, doesn't matter.
That'll have to come later.
Yeah.
Never name a cat without knowing its personality. Sounds super pretentious, and I don't care.
It's your cat.
Just
Mike, this is my life.
wait till we get my actual cats here.
Fun fact, I'm going to see an allergist tomorrow.
Ah, you get to do the fun pokey pokes all over your back, and then you sit there in torment for a half hour as you're allergic to pretty much everything. It's great.
Gee, way to sell it.
Just suck it up and live with them. Give up your sense of smell.
Feel free to share that picture I just sent to your Discord, RoBear.
And Jandar, thank you for adding this cat, who will now be the glorious distraction. Jandar is the one that pulled the card.
Ah!
Oh, he looks like a Norwegian. Is it a Norwegian forest cat?
She is a Maine Coon.
Ah, Maine Coon.
Damn. Everybody can see this picture of this kitty and the Shadow Walkers discussion over in the Discord.
Also, you should follow them on Instagram because they take amazing pictures. Really, really good. Not just because they're cats and I want you to.
I like how its little tongue is just like.
A name later, but it is a girl kitty cat, and she looks like that.
So,
We're gonna be best friends. Put her on my shoulder.
what is everybody else doing?
Still holding
Pacing.
that mast.
Lots of pacing.
I'll open up the treehouse so she can pace in there.
Does the treehouse move with us?
Yeah, it's a pocket dimension.
I always imagine it like the rope would go up and it was like right there and it would just stay there.
Sorry guys, Maine Coon Catbot is definitely going to take out. It doesn't know the difference because it's going to think it's it's going to classify as a derogatory term no matter what. So don't worry, it's not us deleting it. It's just Catbot.
Is that what part of that's derogatory?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm confused.
We'll educate you later.
I appreciate your innocence, and that's lovely.
Just like Caustic on Chad's stream a couple nights ago.
All right. So, it's gonna take about a day and a half, is it, Bloody?
Give or take.
I come over and I bring you some aviation coffee that I've had brewing up because I have to use my magical fire to actually get the damn boiling water while we're up this high. Go and bring you a cup over, and like my mug's like all like like people's lake houses. It's a collection of like different mugs and shit from like the 80s, 70s, and 90s. Like I get you, it's a mug with like a Far Side cartoon. It's like the push-pull door that was like on everyone's shirt. It's well seasoned. Like it's had so much coffee and tea in it, it might as well be black on the inside.
Thank you, Lockhart. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. If you get tired, you need to trade off, I'm here.
Oh, I'll probably.
I'm sure I will not be sleeping much.
Oh, you'll be fine.
We
Promise.
Buford, have you looked at me? I ooze spiders.
Yeah, and I ooze blood. What's the difference?
Most people ooze blood, Buford.
No, constantly.
Let's lay down some rules here, you two. Both of you, no falling off of this damn plane.
Grab a map.
Both of us have ways to fly.
This has not stopped you plummeting to your death whatsoever.
Fair. Fair. All right. You make a good point.
Pull up some mast and come hang out with me. I've been over here pretty bored for like 12 hours.
All right, I'm going to sit. Also, straddling the mast. A bit higher up though, because I can stick myself there.
Are you sitting on his head?
No, I'm above him.
Like a koala.
Are you stacked on top of him? I'm
Drop
confused.
bear.
My buttocks is not above his
Spider
head,
poop.
but it is not touching his head, but it is above.
Yeah, spider
So
poop.
I could fart on him if I
I
wanted.
like this. Okay, so here's the mast. Clash Scar is like this. Are you like this?
Not further up. We're not doing this.
I'm confused about how this works. How do you
So-
stick like this up high?
Like a bad sex ed class.
Thighs, and I'm a spider woman.
Are we gonna follow this up? Do you have to drink milk to do this? Is this the kind of health?
I can make it really weird really quick, but I will not.
Hey, we don't kink shame here.
Oh my god. Well, we're getting a Basilisk Bog sex education lesson.
Oh my god, look at this!
Oh, the gifts that you find. For everybody else that's on the other platforms,
So
on
fun,
Mixer,
right?
you're able to spend sparks to play gifts in the chat, and they're fucking fantastic. It's
so
easily
great.
the best way to react to the show. It's the one thing we can all catch and just laugh.
I will, Lockhart, I'll actually take you up on that. I think Aaron needs.
I don't know what you're talking about, Buford. I'm fine.
Right? You are.
This is perfectly normal behavior. It
Yep.
is fine.
You sticking up 6 feet off the ground a pole. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go downstairs. I thought I heard a cat. I'm gonna kind of rest up, kind of mentally prepare myself for being back home, which was been Lord knows how long.
You guys make your way down. We've actually made the one functional cabin we have for the two married folks. So
We've had fun in that cabin before.
yes, you have.
The smell that keeps on giving. I will before I go down there, I'll just kind of say to everybody, kind of relay a little bit of what I've been telling Aaron Ye about how, it's very much a slower life where we're going, and that it is fancy words are kind of looked down upon. Keep things simple. No need to gussy them up. No putting lipstick on a pig kind of thing. And just try not to act like you're better. That kind of stuff. Being humble goes a long way. And so, and then I will go down looking for a cat.
Don't worry, bloody. We all have interesting pasts and stories to tell. It'll be an adventure like always.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, well, I'm gonna go prepare myself.
You make your way back down and retire into the cabin for Clashgar to hold onto the pole by himself.
Okay, I'm used to it.
I will leave Daddy Fat Nuts to just he'll climb up and down the pole, and then he'll stop on Clashgar's shoulders and kind of poke him in the head a little bit, then climb up the mast, and then climb back down, and do quick laps around his shoulders and stuff like that. Just kind of being a little shit.
You're just the worst.
Go ahead and Clashgar, take that 1d8 inspiration. I'm gonna lower the DC on Fort Man's since he was off by 1.
Donka.
Look at that little squirrel.
When you put Vaseline on a bird feeder pole.
Yeah. Daddy Fat Nuts
Sit out on the porch.
Watch it happen because it's very entertaining.
Little Daddy Fat Nuts is actually with me. He's still over on the helm. He's got himself a small little acorn of coffee, and he's actually got himself a Master and Commander style hat on. At this point, he's a squirrel of many hats.
Just maybe have a little traveling wardrobe of little costumes for him. He's like, here's his Halloween costume.
He's a collector. He's a collector.
His nutsack of holding.
Our baby deserves the best.
Oh, I agree. We will buy him that toy.
One of those cute little cars that run on battery and go zoomy all over the place. He will have one of those.
Stuart Little?
Yes.
Mouse on a motorcycle.
With his own saddlebags. Cycle bags.
All right. Yeah, but I was gonna it's like when you haven't been home for years and you moved to the big city. You're like, oh god.
Just thinking of family gatherings is already giving me anxiety in real life.
All right, as you guys go to retire down below, Car Kid still in full 17 movie quotes mode.
Does he still have an erection?
Dressing. You can't tell. Can't tell from your vantage point.
He's not flying as fast as he normally does. A little bit of drag.
The avian tower is well secluded.
I mean, hopefully he put his little flap that he has back on.
Does a duck dick drag weeds?
He's already bringing out the Basilisk Bog quotes. Amazing.
Lord help me.
Oh yeah, this is just all over again for you.
How long was the Mudandong arc? How many episodes?
Pretty long.
40.
And this is going to be our next arc. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Well, it's been a good game, guys.
Oh, that's your hill to die on. I can do puns, but don't you goddamn do any kind of analogies.
That was 36 episodes.
36.
Who is left on the deck of the ship right now?
I am on the deck.
You were not on the
Down
deck.
below.
You were down below.
I am?
Yeah, bloody. You guys just went down below.
I was on the mast.
I thought you guys went together. I thought that was a hey, we're gonna go get some married time in.
I went. She didn't say anything about going.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he was looking for a cat.
I gotcha.
That's why I thought you went.
That was not an innuendo.
You just find me down there meowing at the cat I found.
You think at first that it was just Zephyr meowing, but there actually is a cat.
All right. I need everybody that's topside to go ahead and roll me a perception check. At 20, baby, let's go.
Nice.
Let's go.
I rolled an 18.
17.
Everybody's above a 15. It's topside. As we're headed towards the southwest, and the sun's starting to put off some really cool colors into the sky, we can actually see what looks like another vessel breaking through the clouds, heading towards our way.
Friend or foe?
What does the ship look like?
At this time, we're facing into the sun. It's hard for us to get a good read on this ship at all.
Whose mast is bigger?
Ours.
You can tell that this is a 2-mast. It's slightly larger ship. Not by a whole lot. Not by a whole lot.
They're thinner though, because they're
Lockhart, do you recognize that ship, or can you tell?
There's so much damn sun in my eyes here. It looks to be similar in size to ours. It's definitely a vessel built for speed, not for comfort. It just keeps on squinting a little bit as it gets closer and closer. Go ahead, and anybody that's staring out, give me an investigation check if you would like.
$14.
14?
14. As it draws closer and it turns sideways a little bit in the sunlight, you can see a very full vessel. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus people in this airship. And as it crests closer, you can see some definite signs of piracy on those sails. Large cut blades in a crisscross pattern with an emblem in the center that you can't quite make out. As that vessel is coming in hot. I think you need to send for the folks downstairs. I think we're gonna have some action coming in.
I skitter down the mast, over, crawling over Klashgar, and rush to the downstairs. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have some pirates, and they do not look friendly. Perhaps they think we have stolen their rum.
Pirates? You mean skyrates? They're in the sky. Get it?
That was very clever, Klashgar.
Everyone who's downstairs, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, balls.
22.
22.
11.
As you guys see through the walls of the hull, a large ballista shatters in through the boards and expands out, catching and yanking as our airship is pulled. Who rolled a 14 or lower? All right, Zephyr, you're knocked prone from the explosion of the ballista. I need everyone to roll for initiative. You'll need to roll that initiative with disadvantage.
I imagine you're busy protecting the kitty.
I have it wrapped in my arms.
I have advantage on initiative, so I'm just gonna roll straight.
Is it just Carl that has disadvantage, or everybody?
It's just Carl. She's the one from. She rolled lower than a 14 on the.
Oh, okay.
On that dexterity saving throw.
Let us know when you're ready, Rob.
All right.
Ah, not good.
Drag this bad boy over. So many files here.
That's an interesting map. Oh, hey, that looks familiar.
I can tell that you're scrolling through the top bar because it's so many scenes. I know that struggle.
Many scenes.
Ah, there we go. Oh, look at them. They all have different pictures. How fancy.
Oh,
that guy's not.
We real fancy.
Got that pirate patch.
Mudcat.
The one wearing all the purple. Mudcat.
Sounds like we're about to break into a song. Let's go into the sky. It's Mudcat. Mudcat.
Why do all the pirates not show up? Let's see here. Name. Everybody should be able to see those. Player permissions. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Bada bing. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Because I want all these names to show through. Because it's going to make it a lot easier. Yeah, I have a sweet workflow for all this now. So it's kind of like, Shadow of Mordor. I got all those. Every time you run into a different orc, I got 1,000 fucking names now.
Nice.
No, but they're.
Beautiful. Bum, 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 bum. Yes. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Beautiful. Then I'm gonna do them for y'all's characters. Yes, player permissions. Can't see name. All right, Clash Guard. Give me your initiative.
18.
Bloody Buford.
21.
Come on, baby, roll hot. 13, I'll take it. It's not an Aaron Ye 3.
Hey, it's not a 3.
All right, Aaron Ye, what'd you get?
11.
Zephyr.
10.
Hey!
It could have been way worse.
Could have.
Maybe somebody else should roll for Karkid.
Mike, you want to roll for Karkid since you are the Bash brother?
I can totally do that. I rolled an 18 plus whatever his initiative is. I think it's 4. 22.
Let's see.
I'll get
here.
his character sheet pulled up.
Okay. Wait, is there one that rerolls your initiative?
23. I got it pulled up now.
Okay, cool. You got his pulled up. I will let you control your bash brother.
Oh god, I'm gonna take forever.
Just punch.
I know, but I'm just messing. I'm making a joke.
So he'll be 23. Oh god, yeah, you get put on the spot right off the bat. All right.
That's okay.
Rob, I'm gonna use a relentless, I guess, because that's the reroll the initiative, right?
If you read the card. Trying to remember off that. I'm rolling all these pirates right now, so.
Yeah, reroll. So I'll reroll. Much better.
All right, just hold that number.
Yep.
All right. What is your new roll, Aranye?
17.
17. All right.
I feel like we need like cool nicknames. They don't have cool nicknames.
So, a pirate with the telescope up in the crow's nest has rolled a nat 20. Right. As you guys feel the ship teetering on getting pulled, as Lockhart is trying to still, as best he can, man this helm so the ship stays upright. You can see as you guys all make your way up topside that ballista has created a rope bridge between both of the vessels, as you guys are now connected 100% to a vessel of piracy.
Are we still moving?
We are not moving. We're not moving forward anymore. We're like in a just stuck hovering in this in this position. I want you guys to roll a perception check.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. I rolled nat ones for both me and Car Kid.
Wow, maybe it wasn't a good idea.
Anybody above a 15?
Buford is.
22.
Yeah,
Dirty 20.
Car Kid and I are just typing each other up.
Rubbing oil on each other's muscle bodies.
He doesn't like oil.
You can vaguely make out calls for cannon from the other side.
Canon you not?
Take your own advice. All right. You hear a very unsettling and usually not heard sound of black powder as a shot rings out from up at the crow's nest towards Lockhart. Hits off of the back of his shield that's connected, almost finding purchase on his head. As you hear a second shot ring out. This one also misses, glancing off of the actual helm itself and ricocheting out. This is Car Kid's turn. Bloody, you are on deck.
Oh, it caught.
I paused, yeah.
worry, you'll be back in a second. All right. Karkin's turn.
I keep wanting to talk like Barnes then. Karkin is going to fly up in the air by 30 feet. And he's actually gonna fly over here and do a attack with his staff. I'm gonna use my staff of striking. And he's going to do an attack with his staff of striking, and I'll use my blue dice for him. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
$23 to hit. 23 will hit.
Okay. And that is going to do 10 points of damage plus. So 15 total points of damage.
15 total points of damage as his staff finds purchase on a female pirate. Long, dark, black dreadlocks that roll down into very, very bright red beads. Full petticoat. Dual rapiers on either side as his staff slams and finds purchase in a rib cage.
Nice. For his second attack, he's gonna use that same staff once more. And he rolled a nat 1. Bad day. Sorry, bro. And then as a bonus action, he's going to take the disengage.
With a nat 1, I'm gonna have his staff go over the side.
He's going to kill you!
You can't do that.
He can fetch it. He's flying.
As a bonus action, he dives after the staff.
I just wanted to be on record that you lost his staff with a nat 1.
Oh gosh.
I would, if you didn't have a way to immediately get it, I would not do that. I
was like, you put me in this position, Rob.
Ricky Bobby, I wouldn't put that bad juju on you.
Oh my god. Yeah, he just plummets. He's hunting for fish. Like he's going after fish.
Bloody Buford.
And Karkid has a 1d10 inspiration.
Alright.
Alright, so Clashgar and Karkid are both inspired right now.
Is it... I'm wanting to see who... So what's going on? They're getting a cannon. There's a guy at the crow's nest that's shooting. Does it look like there's a person in charge?
Yes, there is definitely a captain on the helm.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action hunters mark them, and I will start shooting sharpshooter style. Let's see here. So that's okay. That first one is a 16 to hit.
16 does not find purchase as your crossbow rings off the front of that helm.
Sorry. All right, other one sharpshooter. That's a natural 20. Boom!
Oh,
Yay!
let's go.
Your fingers.
And I'll roll the last one sharpshooters, and I'll do all the damage if I do that. That is a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
All right, so I have And this is no, I don't get any sneak attack for this, do I?
No, you do not get sneak attack.
Okay. So that should be, what is that, 4d6s? Oh, I have it written down, yeah, okay.
Carl, thanks for resubscribing.
You know?
What?
Yeah. That's a long time.
28. And
There it is.
oh wait, that was doubled. My bad. It's that is 74 points of damage.
Cool.
Damage daddy.
True to form.
And I'm gonna after I shoot him, I'm gonna make sure I lock eyes with the captain and give him the old throat slash and like go crazy eyed.
Give him the old lazy eye.
That is a pretty crazy thing.
As you see one of your crossbows go in past his petticoat, through his leathers, into his shoulder. You look back and you can see clean shaven, big gold earring in his ear. As he reaches back and he actually pulls the crossbow on and through.
I will try to position myself. Well, let's see here. I got some movement. I'm gonna stay right there. I'm fine.
All right, stay where you're at.
Yeah.
As Clashgar, you can see one of the first pirates, trim cut goatee, full tricorn, comes racing along. That's really weird. I just started playing like all my songs at the same time.
Every song ever.
Yeah.
Gramophone.
You make a
Goddamn
dexterity saving
gramophone.
throw. Yeah, it's able to make it across easily. Gonna pull out a black powder pistol and shoot you on the run. That's gonna be a 23.
Can I want to use one of my protections to impose disadvantage.
You were not within 5 feet of this pistol shot.
Oh.
I appreciate it though.
I can, well, no, it's, and
You started down below too.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll use it another time.
hold on here. Let me just rearrange it. I'll go ahead and let it. If you want, I'll let you pre-pull out Dora. You just on your turn, you're gonna have to make sure and summon Dora with. You know, you're not gonna have a bonus action. Dora's gonna be out. Okay, I'll grant that for you. So in this first pistol shot, protection, that's gonna you're gonna make me roll with disadvantage, correct?
Yes, that's
Okay,
correct.
cool. Burn that card.
You know where I put the pen?
This time, that's going to be a 16. So that pistol shot fires off. It's going to slam in as Dora slides in front of you, just as you grimace, Clashgar. Takes it right in the kitty.
Dora.
Do not impose that on my door. How dare you?
All right. It's gonna come in with a rapier attack as it races in. Ah! It's gonna slice across your chest. That's gonna be a 21.
That what?
All right. It's gonna
Boy
do
has no idea.
10 points of slashing damage as it Zoros across his chest. As that rapier shot finds purchase, it's gonna draw through and cut across your chest a second time. That is gonna be a 25.
That will hit.
It's gonna do another 10 points of slashing damage.
This boy doesn't even know how mad I'm getting.
All right. As he takes that last stroke of the rapier across your chest. You're not even wearing armor. It's just gonna be quick. I need you to make a wisdom check. Or a wisdom saving throw, I'm sorry.
Wisdom saving throw. I'm very good at these. And that one.
Stop using that dice
Oh!
right now. Dice jail.
Going in the dice jail.
With just an insultful rage, for the next minute, if you try to attack him, you'll do so with disadvantage. Now, it's only for the first one. After you attack with disadvantage, it goes away.
Okay.
And in true Sea of Thieves fashion, Blagden is gonna dance right around you guys and make all the way over here to the tip of the ship, and will do so without taking an attack of opportunity for being a swashbuckler.
Nice.
All right.
I thought that was just the one he attacked.
What's that, Aaron?
I thought it was just the one he attacked, so since he attacked Clashgar doesn't get an attack of opportunity, but Zephyr would.
No.
It's like Car Kid's thing where he doesn't impose attack opportunities when he moves around the battlefield.
Yep.
What's it called? Not patient defense.
Well,
It's the same. It's the same mechanic. It's the same. It's the same mechanic. None of these pirates will take attacks of opportunity.
okay.
I also choose to not take attacks of opportunity.
It has been decreed.
Clashgar, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. Flash. As I go into a barbarian rage immediately. And I am gonna do something that is not maybe tactfully correct, but I am going after that boy.
It's because it's Clashgar, correct?
Absolutely.
Goddamn right, it's Clashgar, correct?
You're goddamn right. I may not wear armor, but you're standing on the edge of an airship, you idiot. And I'm going to attack him with Great Weapon Master, because I'm pissed, with my +3 Great Sword. Or plus my, what is it, Tachi, what was the name of it? Sword?
You didn't write it down?
Mm-mm.
The Odachi?
Odachi, yeah, okay.
Odachi.
That's the
I
ship
believe.
on the left-hand side.
And you say disadvantage, right?
Yes, with disadvantage, correct.
Okay, I can do that. I rolled 16 and a 15, so that's going to be an unnatural... I think an unnatural 20. No, 22 to hit.
22. Oh, that will hit.
Yes.
Chad and Mike both roll a d20 to see who gets this fighting spirit card.
Oh, nice 20 roll. Good job.
Let's
dude.
go.
6.
13.
Nice.
I rolled a 13.
Why does that?
What'd you get, Chad?
A 6.
6. All right. Flashguard, you got another fighting spirit.
Nice. All right. And then I will. Okay. I'm going to roll roll for damage. That's going to be 24 points of damage on the first attack.
24 points of damage. All right. Ah!
And then for my second turn, do I attack with disadvantage on my second attack as well?
Nope, just the first.
Okay. I would like the Great Weapon Master swing against him. That is going to be another 22.
22. This time he will parry. Shoo! And is able just to Johnny Depp sidewalk just enough to be able to get out of your swipe.
All right, and that is going to be my turn, I believe. And I'm going to try and take up as much space as possible so that boy cannot get past me.
Awesome. It's going to be Aaronye's turn. And Zephyr, I'm going to let you attack on my initiative. So everybody gets a round of combat in before we have to break for the evening.
You the best.
We're just going to swap ours out. And I'm going to put myself at a 10. And I'm going to move you into a 13.
Ooh, that's my favorite number.
That would actually be a really cool feat if you could do that.
I was just thinking about if I was going to word that and make it a mechanical thing that I could do, but I never roll high. It would never. Like, oh, here, you want my 6 initiative? Here you go. So I'm just going to use as the benevolent DM spell because that's the right thing to do.
You could do it where you could trade with maybe an enemy too.
Yeah, that's what I was
The
going to say.
Revengers Initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's so good. I love it.
That's a good one.
All right. Adding yay.
Fireball round. Yes. I have it. I have it in my grasp, and it is perfect.
Oh.
I'll put it here,
On a
and it
wooden
has a
airship.
radius of 20, and it will get this entire ship,
Burn,
all of
burn.
these feckers,
Yes.
and they all need to make a dex.
Just leave me that one boy next to me alive.
Yeah, he escaped,
Don't
so
touch it.
I would like to burn. Burn everything, please.
Promise to burn,
Burning
please.
on our ship, he should be okay.
Cue up, promise to burn, Rob.
What level is your spell?
My staff cast level.
Level get fucked, pirates.
Oh no, they're gonna. It's level 3.
Level 3.
Never mind. Won't even roll.
As you look over to the hand of the long dreaded pirate that is engaged with Tyson, she raises her hand up as your fireball begins to emit over the ship and grow as they see this. You see magic cast up over her hand as she casts counter spell, causing that fireball to suck back in. I'm sorry, Serena. They have a wizard on deck.
That's fine. I have. What is it called? The
Middle fingers.
Not the middle fingers. What is it? That was it. Action surge.
Yeah.
I have an action surge. So let me see. Bonus action. I don't think I have anything I can do with the bonus action. So let's see. How many charges do I get of fireball? I'm gonna do it again. So suck a dick. Actually, do I have a bigger? I do have a bigger one. I forgot. I got this last time. Okay, fine then. You don't want a fireball. I'll do a, what's it called? Firestorm.
Oh god.
So, my dick.
What level?
Level 7.
Shit.
You wanna fuck me up, buddy?
All right. I'm going to enact as you see magic coming from another one of the pirates. And one with red hair over to the back. Give me 1 second here while I pull up the counterspell rules that I have enacted for, gosh, our server. It's going to take forever to get to it. Let's see here.
It's DC equals 10 plus the spell level.
All right, I want to make counterspell more entertaining for both all of us and the players. Instead of setting a DC, the counterspell caster is going to contest the original caster using their spell ability modifier. If one of them is using a higher spell slot than the other, then they get a +2 modifier for that slot. So this is made for the lovely high level ones. So this spell is going. You are going to get a. You will have a +4.
Okay.
On your roll, Aaron Ye, because you were you were 2 higher than this counter spell.
Don't fuck me, namesake. Let me get your big dice out here.
This is just using your spell casting modifier. It's not your proficiency bonus. So that's just gonna be your number, whatever you use to cast.
Yep.
All right. So this one has I have just a +4 on mine, and I'm gonna do a public roll on this bad boy. All right.
Not bad, not bad.
All right.
Oh, and then I have +4, and then mine is +4. So I have a +8.
All right. I rolled a 19.
26. I have a +8.
Let's go. All right. Mark where this firestorm is gonna go.
Okay,
whoa,
so
shit.
Firestorms. Oh.
She just went flying. She said, "Deuces, I'm out of here."
I'm out.
Okay, how many cubes do I get? Because I get 10-foot cubes.
I'm gonna look up the spell so you.
The air up to 10. I can read. Okay, so I would like one here, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do one here, 7, 8. Does it matter if there's multiple? Let me read here.
You're gonna have to hold up for a second because I'm actually in the process of looking this spell up, so I don't see any part where you're marking. Give me 1 second, please.
All the people. Burn them.
Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of another cube. Okay, so they have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that works. Okay. Dex save.
Oh my god, the actual real enemy to my campaigns is the D&D Beyond search tool. That's actually the final enemy. Okay, Jesus, there we go. Finally to where I need to be.
That's the one thing they just need to fix.
Yeah, they need to cast Aaron Ye's fireball on their fucking search.
Oh yeah, fireball on their search. Didn't they change it too? And they're like, we made it better, and it was.
It is better. I will say that.
It is better.
It's better, but yeah, it's lipstick on a pig better. All right. Throw your hands up. You summon a great flame that reaches for 60 feet all around you.
No.
This is Firestorm, correct?
It's a storm made up of sheets of roaring flame in a location.
Excuse me. What is the actual the full name of the real spell?
Fire Space Storm.
Okay. It took me to homebrew And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
I was
whoa,
like,
whoa.
no.
Whoa,
Not
whoa,
right.
whoa, 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 whoa. I was like, she would not be casting this. There we go.
Put the okay, I put the description and everything in the Discord too. If you can't get to it, Rob.
I got it now. Thank you, though. Made up of sheets of roaring flame. You can choose within range. The area of the storm consists of up to 10-foot cubes. So at 7th level, yeah, which you can arrange as you wish. Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of another cube. So it must connect in one long snake-like pattern. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 7d10 fire damage on a failed half as much. Fire in the area ignites objects that aren't being worn or carried. Got it. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab fire
I can
markings for you.
even choose to not affect plant life. That's so sweet.
It's really thought all of this through for you. All right. This is where all these lovely spell markings going to come in handy. Okay, I want you to take your pointer and give me the first spot.
Okay, start out here at big old Captain Boy.
Are you going to mark every single pirate?
Yeah, so I was gonna snake, and then also have an extra one on cannon, and bridge.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So that should be
6,
10.
7.
Oh, that's 9. Nah.
All right. Cool. I don't have to mark all that. That's going to make it very easy for me. I can pretty much, it's just a swath right down the middle of this sucker.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, they are. Is there anything else you want on your turn? Because I'm gonna start rolling dexterity saving throws while Carl prepares her turn.
I'm gonna go up the mast. Shimmy.
All
And
right.
go in the crow's nest as well, and kind of dunk down.
All right, go ahead. RP.
All right.
Tell them what that firestorm looks like.
So, seeing my other spell, just kind of, that I was so excited to use my new fancy staff, and I slammed it down, and they ruined it. So I'm just gonna fully enrage. You know, I'm nervous enough as is, and these stupid pirates are pooping all over my parade. And so I'm just going to take my hands out, and the sky is going to turn black and red, and lightning is going to crack, and then it's just going to start raining down from the sky, like in what's that Moses movie? Damn it, what is it?
The
Prince of
Bible?
Egypt.
The
Prince of Egypt.
Yeah.
Prince of Egypt. No. Shut up. The Prince of Egypt movie. I love that movie.
You know, that biblical thing.
Whatever. It's a great
Girls'
movie,
School.
regardless.
All right, go ahead and roll for damage. I'm gonna point, and the actual two big hefty guys. These guys are gonna fail up here. The half orc pirates, they'll
Okay.
fail. The rest of them all succeed. All the humans.
Let me get out my dice that is easier to see to roll these. I
So-
love the glass dice, but they are very hard to see. Okay, 7d10. Ooh, that is a fucking 10. Good start.
While you're rolling, Zephyr, go ahead.
I cast Bless at the 5th level. It hits all of us allies. Hashtag Bless.
Hashtag blast.
And for my bonus action, I summon Dora. And I am going
3.
to...
Jesus. Sorry. I haven't rolled under an 8.
Got dice Tourette's.
I'm sorry.
I am going to attack Blagden Alabist with Dora. I'm trying to boom him off the tip of our ship.
You're going to what? A boom him?
I'm gonna boom him.
Gonna boop him. Gonna give him the boop.
I'm gonna boop him real good.
Gonna give him the boop. All right, I'm gonna mark everybody with bless. Please make sure that you put on your sheet that you are blessed, since things can get a little hairy when we split in the middle of combat.
I got you, baby.
All right, I'm gonna put that
Plus-
halo right up there. All right.
Hashtag plus.
Hashtag bless. All right, go ahead and swing for Dora.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will not hit.
Yes.
As Dora swings, and he's able to dance out of the way.
Oh, you gotta be quicker than that.
Wow.
Does Dora have bless?
No. Wait. I have bless. Right? So I would add even more to it? Yeah.
Does that count for?
However,
Surely
you can,
that counts, right?
you no, you can. Yeah. Go ahead. Does Dora have bless?
Well, it would be me. It's my weapon.
Your spiritual
cast through
weapon.
her.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's funny that we've never really thought about that till now.
Well,
Maybe
I
like
haven't
conjuring
really
a dagger or something in
blessed
Skyrim.
myself, really. So that's 23.
Yeah, I guess a
Okay.
lot of times the bless E hasn't been blessed themselves. 23 will hit.
Fuck yeah. Suck a big one.
Boop him. Boop him hard.
I'm trying to smack the shit out of him off of this ship. So 1d8 looks like this.
Would it be just a shove? There's a shove, isn't there?
Max damage with an 8 plus 2 is 10.
You're right
Oh.
there, Carl.
All
I got
right,
excited and it went down my windpipe.
10 points of damage to Blagden.
So I'm trying to, you know what I mean.
4.
All right, we'll get Dora out here too. Boom. Dora is out. Lovely. All right, anything else for your turn?
Well, I'm trying to hit him off of the ship. Is that different? than an
No,
attack
it
roll?
doesn't really have that functionality to do so.
Okay, then he just takes damage, and that is the end of my turn.
Just takes the damage. Yeah, it doesn't have a tactical kind of command to where it can push.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Go ahead and give me all that beautiful bean footage you got
I
there earlier.
apologize for that earlier. The first one I rolled an 8, 10, a 9, and a 9. It's like, what the fuck? So 58, and half for the boys that saved.
Boys and girls, so that will be
So 29. 29 is half damage, 58 is full. And everything, I tried to light the, I had 2 points on the bridge and 1 point on the bridge and 2 points on the cannons. So if they're lit on fire. As is the rest of the ship, I suppose.
All right. 59 and 29.
58 and 29.
Sorry, it was a total of one of them. It wasn't the.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Just making sure. I was like,
Don't.
I'll take the extra 1 point, but.
They're so gathered up. Yeah, the 2 beefy boys take the most damage. The 2 half-orc pirates. All right.
Half-orc, you say?
Mm-hmm. There's two of them over there, boy.
Rob, is there a girl?
No, there's actually one with a skull. There's one with a skullet. It's actually even more
Close enough.
disturbing. You're beautiful.
I made out with myself, man. I'm not really concerned.
So there is a small fire now on the deck of the pirate ship. All of the cannons are hot to the touch, as well as the ballistas and part of the back sail. Did you want the back sail or the front sail?
We could do let's say the front sail, because that I would have also gotten the guy up top in the nest, and so that would be around his area too. And then the bridge, the rope bridge.
On part of the rope bridge. Rope bridge is gonna be difficult.
Like right here.
Yeah, because it's gonna. I'm gonna roll its own kind of dexterity saving throw because it's small. You know, it's hard to hit. Well, in true fashion, a rope bridge got a nat 1. So part of the rope
bridge on fire.
Part of the rope bridge is on fire as well. All right, gotcha. All right, I got this all beautifully wrote down now, so I'm not like, what happened in that air pirate fight? As you cause that firestorm to rain down on these sky pirates, you can see one of the orcs that the one particular with the skullet, the one that Clash Guard's got a couple of eyes for, puts both his hands on that cannon, lifts it up, points it down towards your actual wings, and as he takes damage from holding on to that cannon, it erupts and explodes into fire projectiles that also ignite the wings on our vessel, exploding out. And unfortunately, that's where we're gonna have to end this week, with both vessels currently tethered and on fire.
I'm excited. Everything's on fire. Like it's great. I'm happy.
Old school Elizabeth.
What a sexually charged display of power from Skullet, though? Can we point out that?
Let's get a good zoom in on Skullet.
Lifting with all those muscles, and aiming straight down, an explosion comes out.
Look at this dude. Oh, how hot is that? And his
Is he
name
wearing a shirt?
His name, no, Brock
That's the
Horst.
leather necklace, baby.
Brock Horst, the Relentless.
Brock Hoist, the Relentless.
Brock Hoist Huxley.
Well, his new name is now Skullet, so.
Yeah.
Skullet Horse, the Brock.
Mike, you might actually recognize a ton of these pirates from Ixalan. You're like, fuck that card. You're like, hey, that scry card that's up there at the top. Really, fuck that card.
Yeah, 1000%.
Yeah, Huxley, screw him.
Like, nope. That's funny.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We got some fun battle to kick into. We got pirates in both campaigns right now.
Oh my god, so many pirates.
Oh,
Triple pirates. My real life D&D is pirates too, so
What?
pirates for days.
Dude.
Pirates for days.
What a crazy sentence. My real life D&D.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, but I love that.
What is this real life you speak of?
All of it's just fake. We're in a simulation. Wake up.
RL has great graphics, shit story.
Awesome. Thank you guys. We will pick up here next week, mid-combat. Much love. Be good to each other.
I'm on Saved by the Spell.
I love it.